through soccer, we saw that we were able to give girls a safe space where girls in an area where 6 in 10 girls drop out of school and become child brides, and it's one of the human trafficking hubs of India, where girls are trafficked and abused and brought into basically into a sort of a modern day slave trade where they're made to be domestic laborers in people's houses. So many of the girls are coming from Jharkhand. I saw that these girls were really hungry to learn and really they had so much energy. They wanted to change their lives, but they didn't really have any way to do that. So through football, which was their own idea, we've built this sort of counterculture where it's cool to be an ambitious girl, and they've gained confidence and camaraderie and community. But what they still didn't have was the tools to really change their futures and break that cycle of poverty permanently. And the Indian community really helped us to start that school in 2015 by helping us to come up with the funds in 2014. So now the next step is to actually build a permanent campus with a hostel, so that rather than being pressured into getting married after 7th grade, that these girls are able to stay in school. We've transformed a bathroom into a classroom. We've put a tin roof over a flat roof to make more classrooms. Everybody's sitting on the ground. So to make this something which is going to really last and be permanent and be able to help us grow and reach thousands of more girls, we've got to have a permanent campus. So I'm really happy to be back here in Minnesota with the Indian community to again try to help Yuva take the next step.
Last year, around about this time, we attended PS Karaoke Club. I did Gulzarish. I'm not a person who goes to these music shows. Varsha dragged me along and I loved every minute of it. Varsha and I spoke about, hey, why don't we do a similar gig to support Yuva? Rose pinged us on Facebook. Does anybody want to do a fundraiser? Right? So that's how things start coming together. And that's when we decided we have to do it. And we reached out to Prashant and Bhuvna. We met on a cold winter day in Minneapolis downtown and to get the details of this thing. And finally, it's like a dream coming true. August 18th, we've got to have people come in and support Yuva. It's going to be a wonderful show. Their music is spectacular. It's like, all your senses start tingling when you hear them sing. And it's not just music. It's a visual treat also, as people were singing, but there's going to be much more to it. And of course, we've got wonderful Indian food. We've got appetizers as soon as guests come in. We've got a photo booth. We've got a lot of good things over there, and it's happening in the grand ballroom of a 200-year-old building. It's pretty old. The ballroom is wonderful, and we are all excited. So we want to have as many attendees come in for this event and support Yuva and your mission and the young ladies back in our country of origin.